right, there's your one rebuilt carburetor. Take a look at it, especially up in that diaphragm. Make sure it's all looking good. Didn't miss anything. I don't know if I like that or not. Huh. We're gonna go with it. And we're gonna put it back in now. So now the fight begins. Now I usually come in from the right side. That's what I do. Usually have a little bit more room to work on the other side. I got a couple of wire connections coming in. So what I do is I generally put the carburetor into the engine side first. You'll hear it kind of pop in there because you can see there's little grooves here on it, and it'll kind of pop in place in that rubber grommet that fits there, that little boot. And so I go that way first, and then I can come back here to the other side and mess with the breather box one. And that way, if I leave the top open, it's easier to get to. So I'll try to get into the bottom and the top and twist it in that way. So here goes the fight. Rubber right there on. Okay, that side's kind of good. It's in, and on the engine side, and now the breather box side, we're going to start playing with this rubber and try to get around there. Okay. All right, and there she is, all back in after a good fight. But the front one went in, and the front boot, and the back one finally. That back one was kind of a pain in the ass, and I'm sure it's a pain in the ass for you too. So, all right. So now what we're going to do is we're going to tighten up our clamps on between the breather box and the carburetor, between the carburetor and the head. We're going to tighten that up first, and then we're going to come back over to this side, hook up our linkage back on for our throttle and our throttle return side. Then we're going to put this vacuum line back up in there. Okay. All right. Okay. There we go. So our clamps are tightened up. This one right here, and the one in the back. So now we're gonna put our choke back in, which is so get the choke back in, both clamps are tightened up. Now we're going to put this fuel line on, and that's the vent that goes in the back of the petcock right there. So make sure not to forget to put that in, okay? We're going to do that right now. All right, everything's back together. Should be good to go. In a few minutes, put a little gas in this thing and see what happens. All right, so let's see now if it's gonna work or not. I'm gonna try to do this with one hand. That's a good sign. Oh, look at that. That's what it's supposed to do. There we go, look at that. Can't complain about that. Look at that. All right, good job, well done.